Hello gentlemen, I just want to give you a preview of the workings of Jeffrey Windflags. What you're looking at here are 4 different flags with 3 different options. The 2 in the middle have propellers with the M1 vane. The tall one has a ball with an M1 vane, and the lowest one is a prop with a G3 vane, I believe, or a G1 vane, if I remember correctly. I have to look on my paperwork. Regardless of all that, what you're looking at are 3 different heights. I will move in and show you adjustment. If you need to adjust for height, simply push down. And now you have flags that are almost the same height. I can bring this one down as well. And I can bring this one down as well. Note the spirit level in the top. What you're looking at are 3 different variations of my prototype, so one may not look like the other, but once everything's all done and I've worked it all out, all will be the same. And here we go. So now we have 2 at the lowest height, and 1 at the medium height, and 1 at the lowest of the maximum height. So basically this tall one with the ball is 36 inches, and then 4 inches for this assembly here. So the minimum height is approximately 36 inches, and it will go to 54 inches. Now I'm trying to do this one-handed. It's proving to be difficult because I'm holding the video machine. Pardon me. Okay, well, I will forego that until I have some help. As you can see, everything's pointing in the same direction. There's very little in the way of wag. Everything is reading as it should. The propellers are spinning, but not overly fast. Down low, we have 2 propellers going. If you'll note, on the back side, there's an orange tab, and on the second one and on the front of the first one is a green tab. The difference between the 2 is an error in my judgment. As the front one comes around, you'll see it's orange on the front. This is to differentiate between the direction that the flag may be pointing, similar to the ball. If it's pointing directly towards you, you can't tell which way the flag or the wind is going. This little tab on the front of the flag will provide a measure of information that will give you the ability to make a judgment on the direction of the wind. So the one in the second prop here will be changed over to a green on the back, and that will provide a measure. These props have been balanced so that they will spin. If you want a prop that responds slower to the wind or need it to respond to stronger winds, depending on the area you're shooting at, you can make one of the blades heavier than the other, and this will slow down this will reduce the amount or increase the amount of force required to make the prop spin. Therefore, you get a better reading in stronger winds, and it won't be flying around like it's on the end of a Cessna. Anyway, now I'm going to pause the video and show you how high these can actually go. So right now we're at 36 inches. It's possible to create heights in excess of 8 to 10 feet, even 16 feet with the use of guy wires. And what basically happens is, these are the sections, and the sections fit into each other, one on top of the same. And I have a bracket that fits in between the pieces that'll allow you to tie strings onto nails that have been pounded into the ground at 120 degrees, basically the same as a radio tower. And that will allow you to get a flag way up, and I mean way up. 20 feet would be possible with 2 sets of guy wires. And if you have a range that shoots uphill and your farthest target and you're trying to get a flag in the line of flight of your bullet, that would be the way to go. So I'm going to pause and assemble this one flag into its maximum height. without guiding wires. And there you have it. This flag is now just over 8 feet tall. It has a little bit of a sway to its shaft, but all in all, it is still balanced. And as you can see up near the top, there is a pivot to allow you to balance out the flag, and it is working quite well, as opposed to the other ones, which are down low now. So an 8-foot flag, not out of the question. And this can now be adjusted down to a lower height of 7 feet simply by pulling down on the adjustment. That adjustment pull will give you approximately 11 inches of height, and that in itself allows for fine adjustments between the two sections of pipe that you may install. There are options available, as you can tell on these two vanes. I can pretty much fabricate or create any shape you need or desire, plain and simple or complicated. Name your poison. Anyway, that should do. Thank you very much for watching.